Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So this is my reaction to the last two parts in, for Colony in Space. And I've really liked this one so far. I feel like there's a lot going on. There's just a lot of different things happening in the story. And I like that it's a little bit different than what we've been getting lately. So I'm just really excited to see these final two parts, and yeah, I think that's it. Let's get into it.
Tell your men to surrender. Tell them!
Drop your guns!
Now we declare this planet's independence. I'm sure that some people from
Oh,
Earth
wow.
want to join us.
I should like to go to the primitive city.
I urge you not to trust this man. He's an imposter. If he wants to go to the primitive city, it's for some purpose of his own.
Can
Yeah,
you substantiate these
for sure.
accusations? I understand this man is not one of your colonists. No, he just arrived here. Does anybody know who he is?
Oh
Where he
no.
came from? Has he in fact given a proper account of himself? I'm sorry, Doctor.
Oh no.
Do not trust that man. He changed his to look like the Adjudicator's spaceship.
How do we get in?
With this.
Well, maybe we'll get some insight into what the Master is actually
leaving.
doing.
The Adjudicator's changed his decision. He's on our side now.
You're lying! Why should he?
He'll see.
Guy's
Now
so
get off
aggressive.
this planet.
Well, you seem to have lost this one, Dent. Not yet. Caldwell, go and release the guards. Morgan, contact Earth.
Joe, stop. Don't move.
Oh no. Ah! Just slide on in. Just scooch. Ah!
Well, you better contact Earth.
Admit we've been made fools of. We'll handle this ourselves.
Oh no.
Prepare to go into landing orbit.
Oh no, that's not good. You know, historically from this story, them handling things themselves is just murdering people.
Doctor, do come on.
Joe! Joe. After all that scooching. Whoa, wow. Oh no. Oh no.
Joe, you're standing in the alarm beam.
Doctor, I can't breathe.
Oh no, well, you're stuck.
This
That is
area surrounding
unfortunate.
the primitive city.
You've been defeated and disarmed by a group of farmers. Now's your chance to wipe out this black mark on your records.
That was very inspiring.
Your reputation's at stake as well, Caldwell.
Well, Doctor, still pursuing burglary, eh? You know, when you stole my dematerialization circuit, I decided to build in a few precautions.
It's probably, smart.
You're going to take me to the primitive city.
What do you want there?
That's no concern of yours. But you will do what I ask.
Well, they
Take
did
it that Miss
say
Grant is to be held here as a hostage.
if they come back, or
Tried and true
the doctor
methods of
comes
this.
back, then he's gonna die, so
Well, Doctor?
that'll be fun. These two are
Very well.
keep arguing. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
Worried so much, Winston.
Ah!
Tony!
Oh no. See, that's the thing. As much as you'd want to, find another solution and, go in a guns a-blazing, these fuckers have no problem killing all of these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Why have you come back here?
To reclaim our property.
Just leave those where they are. Get them!
It's getting all messy. Oh, not this guy.
Come with me.
Mr. Trigger Happy over here. Oh, see? Here we go again.
You said we didn't need those guns, Ash.
Jeez.
Well done.
And what are you going to charge us with? Trespass?
No treason.
Treason? Oh, goodness me. Oh my god! What is that? And she's stuck in there. Oh
Doctor,
my
let me
god.
show you this.
That would be horrible for me. Oof. My claustrophobia would not do well in that. I'd be having a panic attack the whole time.
Right, Doctor.
Oh. Oh, well, hopefully somebody finds that. I'm sure this is going to be very fair.
The only mistake we made was not killing you when we had the chance.
Ooh.
You will do yourself no good by this hostile attitude, nor by repeating slanderous
You're not gonna,
allegations which
like,
have already been dismissed by
rule
the
in their
adjudicator.
favor
Why isn't
anyway.
the adjudicator taking this trial?
The sentence is execution.
Shocking.
However, the sentence will be suspended on condition that you and your followers depart this planet immediately.
Look out!
Wow. I mean, they did say, if you come back, they're gonna kill you.
Don't forget that you're still my prisoner.
Did you check our ship?
Yes, I've looked over it. It's not what I call brand new.
It was obsolete when we bought it. If you don't help us, we're all going to die.
Oh, well, at least she's pleading to the right guy.
I've checked every inch of the dome. There's no sign of him.
I feel like
I want to
anybody
see
else
this
would be
fake
like, not my
adjudicator."
problem.
Wait.
You know,
Look, that girl. Someone's trying to rescue Miss Grant.
No, you can't.
I warned you, Doctor.
No!
not my first pick for who would find her, but I mean, I guess take what I get, but that, I mean, not good, not good.
You can't. I warned you, Doctor.
No!
Oh! That doctor is kicking people! He's kicking people this story. He's a kickster. That's what he is.
He's not the adjudicator, he's a fake.
We know that. Where is he?
Now take it easy.
Where?
Aggressive! Are they taking you to get killed now? Because that's what they said what they were gonna do, so.
No, wait.
Yeah, not good.
You give me enough trouble. Now get on that ship when you're told.
Please listen to me.
Get under there. Move quick before I change my mind. It's absolutely fascinating. What story is here? Well, this super race developed a doomsday weapon, but it was never used.
Why not? Super weapons usually are, eventually.
You're going to use this weapon? Not unless it's absolutely necessary.
Oh, great.
Don't you see, Doc? The very threat of its use could hold the galaxy to ransom. What about me? Try holding your breath.
Try holding your breath. Oh, what a guy. Oh,
How are you going to explain to Earth government if something happens to us?
There will be no explanation. Once you're off this planet, you're no longer my concern.
I think you're forgetting one thing, Captain Dent.
Then you can sit in your ship till you rot, try to get out, and you'll be shot on the spot.
shocking. I knew he was still lurking about. I knew that guy was still lurking about. Lurking. Damn. Goodness me. Oh. Oh, it's, oh. Messy. I wouldn't love that. Oh! No, wait. Okay. Oh!
Very fixed. We'll start countdown in a few moments.
Excellent. Goodbye, Ash.
It's a colonist spaceship. We made it.
Those people.
I told them the motors were all right.
Oh! Holy shit. That was crazy. I was not expecting them to
Is
just
it?
blow up.
Where is this super weapon?
Fuck!
Look,
What am I looking at?
that, Doctor, is the sun that gives life to the planet Earth.
I do know a little basic astronomy.
Then you will know that one day that sun will burn through to its core and explode.
Oh! I mean, too late now.
You intend to hold the universe to ransom.
I mean, I guess. That's crazy.
You could end war, suffering, disease. We could save the universe. I'm offering you a half share in the universe.
Wow. Wow.
We could rule them all.
What for? What is the point?
The point is that one must rule or serve. That's a basic law of life.
I want to see the universe, not rule it.
Then I'm very sorry, Doctor.
Ah!
Why have you returned? What do you want here? Once the weapon was built, our race began to decay. The radiation from the weapon's power source poisoned the soil of our planet.
Why, with this we could control every galaxy in the cosmos. We could be gods.
You are not fit to be a god. I sense
Oh.
that if you have control of this weapon, you will bring only unhappiness and destruction to the entire universe. That is a self-destructor mechanism. You will please operate it.
Not only does justice prevail on your planet, sir, but also infinite compassion.
Wow.
You must leave at once, or you will be destroyed with the city.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god. That was that happened very quickly. Oh my god.
Lucky for you.
Gotta get out of here at once. The whole place is going up. You had that because of me.
You fend for yourself. Good that man.
Oh goodness. You guys better run faster than that. My god. Hey! Oh, can you stop, like, ever?
Get up!
You can't.
Shut up, Caldwell.
This guy.
If we didn't need you, you'd be over with them. You're insane. Drop those guns!
What the fuck? Didn't you all blow up? I mean, not him, but like the rest of them. There goes the master. Hippity hopping away. There goes. Bye. Oh god. Wow. I guess a few people stayed behind.
Look!
I hid in the dome, I knocked out the guard and let the others out.
Yes, but it took off and blew up.
Oh, so did they all make it?
Ash insisted on staying on board.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, he would, of course.
Oh, that's sad.
The TARDIS.
That was a question I had.
Where did you find me? Well, I cannot tell you how grateful I am.
Aw.
You're finished with IMC, you can never go back to Earth. I don't think I want to.
You want to stay here?
Well, if you've a place for an out-of-work miner, yes. All right, we'd be glad to.
Oh,
Well, for a
that's nice.
start.
I've kind of missed that ending.
Doctor?
Like the doctor. Oh, hey! Oh, well. There we go. I've missed them kind of taking off and people being like, what the fuck?
Well,
The TARDIS returned to Earth just a few seconds after it left.
what are you two talking about?
Don't try and explain, Joe. He'd never understand.
He'd never understand. This shade. The doctor cannot help it. He can't help it. Oh my god. Okay. I have to say, I really liked this story. I felt like it was kind of nice to see, just a different type of story. Though I do believe that they've been doing such a great job that even though most of the stories with the Third Doctor are earthbound and for the most part and everything, and they've still done a really good job of making each story unique. But I think that this was kind of refreshing, and it was like a fun adventure that had a little bit of, you know, I really, maybe not a little bit of everything, but I like that we had kind of two different stories to explore. And I think it helped making this 6-parter, sorry, this is my Xbox. It helped making this 6-parter not really drag at all. There was no point, because every so often when there's like a longer story that's a few more parts or whatever, there's like an episode or whatever that you're like, well, maybe that wasn't that super necessary, or that it's a little more filler. I don't know how to explain it or whatever. But because we had kind of the, you know, this conflict, you know, with the colony and the honestly assholes, like these guys were on another level. My God. But then we also, you know, once the master showed up, and we knew that the master was going to show up, but given the first scene or whatever, like once the master kind of like showed up, it, like, what is he doing there, and what are his motivations and everything like that. So I really liked, I felt like you could really kind of root for a lot of the, you know, the people within the colony, and you can tell that they're just trying to make a better life for themselves. So it was, and obviously they portrayed the majority of everybody on the other side as kind of a dick, except for the guy who I'm forgetting his name, I'm sorry, but the one that was, you know, like had sympathy. Shocking, I know. Somebody had sympathy? Oh. But you know, sometimes it's fun when it's not like areas of gray, like you're just like, these guys are the worst. So they keep just being absolutely fine with killing people and doing everything they can to, I thought it was hilarious that they did the whole, like, you know, the showing of having a trial. You know what I mean? I thought that was kind of funny, because it's just like, you're fine shooting people or like killing people or whatever, and then in the paperwork, like changing what actually happened, it was kind of, I don't know if they were trying to save face and say, we did actually hold a trial and there's witnesses. I don't know if they're just like, if that was just a show of power or whatever it was, but I found it kind of funny, because up until that point, I felt like there was a lot of, you know, like kill first, ask questions later, or report back later, you know, like it was just so, that I found kind of funny that they went through that effort to have that like trial that wasn't, you know, where it was ending, getting these people off the planet and or just killing them. Either way, they didn't really, you know, so that was interesting. It was a good, I mean, I liked that there was that part of the story that we could follow and everything like that. This to me was probably my favorite interaction between the Doctor and the Master. And I felt like it was really telling, and I like that. You know, man, I think for a good portion of this story, you're kind of thinking, like, what is the Master up to? Like, what is he searching for? What is he doing? Like, why is he here? And why do I mean, I have a lot of questions about, like, just the Time Lords in general, and like why sometimes, I don't know, I feel like sometimes they're fine with interfering and that sometimes they're not, and then like, but they want like the doctor to do, you know, their dirty work for that or something. I don't know, but it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I have a lot of questions about that, and maybe I'll get some more answers as time goes on or whatever. Can I also, okay, because there might be an explanation for this and I need like maybe some explanation of that. But another question I have is, so here's this thing of like, they exiled the doctor, right? Like, and he's stuck on Earth unless they need him to, you know, do something, right? But he's stuck on Earth. And, you know, the point of it all was he was interfering too much or whatever. But, like, isn't the Master doing the same thing? Right? Am I, like... But they don't want to do that to him. Or maybe they just haven't really, like, caught him, so to speak. Maybe. I don't know. See, there's just some things that I'm questioning. You know what I mean? A little bit. I'm sure it'll all kind of get explained in time, so I'm just... You don't necessarily have to answer all of that, but, you know, I'm just wondering. But I loved the interaction between the Doctor and the Master because I felt like it really showed like, the Master's always a bit chaotic and I think will always sort of be that way, but it was very interesting that he wants to kind of rule the universe, right? Like, he's simplified, sort of, and be able to hold any planet, people, whatever, at ransom, that he has this, like, doomsday weapon, right? And he wants the Doctor to join him. He wants that, like, you know, I think the Master deeply cares for the Doctor, loves the Doctor. And I think maybe with over time, because obviously I have a little bit of perspective in, you know, how the Master is, at least in New Who, right? In different iterations, but I think after time he gets more and more angry. Well, maybe not. Well, just the fact that, like, the Doctor is just like, no, I'm not gonna come with you. No, I don't want to do that. And maybe the Master doesn't entirely understand why the Doctor wouldn't want to have this power to do good. He said to do good. You know what it really reminded me of? It, like, that whole thing, it, like, really reminded me of when Missy gave 12 the army. And she was just like, do what you want. It's a gift. You know? It was, I felt like it was very kind of similar. Because it's some weird way, and possibly according to the Master or to, you know, to Missy, I know that they're the same person, but you know what I mean? Like, it was probably, they felt like it was very generous on their part. And it was an act of caring, even though it's just kind of not really what's going to get the Doctor on your side, or, you know, and not something that the Doctor is interested in, really. It was just very, you know, I found that to be really, really interesting, and to see that dynamic between the two of them. I have gotten questions of how I feel about this, you know, this Master, the original, right? At least in the, I don't know what regeneration he's on, but you know, just in according to the show, you know, that, you know, and I really haven't had much of an answer for it. Like I like seeing the Master and everything like that, but I really haven't felt like I've gotten like a great sense of who he is just yet. And this was kind of the first like moment that I was like, oh, that's interesting. You know, that's kind of a really interesting, that kind of just that final scene with the doomsday weapon and everything like that. And we've seen little glimpses of him not necessarily really wanting to kill the Doctor, you know. I think he doesn't always, you know, I think it's like a last resort type of thing, because obviously they're always at odds in very life and death situations a lot of the time, but I think he didn't really want to kill, you know. There's been a lot of moments where he's not really trying to like kill the Doctor. But and then if you think about, you know, the Mind of Evil, and that like his greatest fear is the Doctor, and it wasn't the Doctor laughing, that was what it was. It's like the Doctor laughing at him. I think maybe he's so desperate. I'm reading way too much into this, way too much, so, you know. I would say stop me if it's too much, but you can't, because you're not technically here when I'm filming this, so, you know. But, you know, there's probably a lot of him feeling that, you know, but like a rejection, or like he's not good enough for the Doctor. He can't really wrap his head around why he's not good enough. There's probably a very, you know, kind of a lot of like a desperate play to, you know, show the Doctor that, like, you know, a lot of the things he does is like, I'm clever, I'm, you know, look at all this stuff I can do, look at all this stuff I can accomplish. And he wants that to impress the Doctor, but it doesn't really impress the Doctor, because it typically has to do with like killing people or doing something not great, like kind of horrible or whatever. So like the Doctor's like not impressed. That's not what like endears the Doctor to somebody. Really. Maybe. But there's this massive grab for approval. Maybe. I might be completely wrong. I wait for the comments to be like, excuse me, you don't know anything about the Master. How dare you know? Like, I mean, it happens all the time. All the time. So, what do I know? But it's the way that I'm interpreting everything that we're kind of being shown in this run, right? Of the Master. It's very interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it. Just, you know. I liked it a lot. This is probably one of my favorites so far. I liked it a lot. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.